My name is Abdul Qadir Salami and welcome to SQL video. Today we will be talking about data manipulation in SQL. What are the commands we use in data manipulation like insert role, update role, delete role, select data with condition and many more. Let's get to it. Welcome to SQL. Welcome to your data manipulation in SQL. Today we'll be talking about how to manipulate data, and we'll be using some of our commands like insert rows, update rows, select data with condition and many more. Okay, right now this is the interface. We are going to use DAS as our database, and then we are going to use ABNYS 2019 as our table. Okay, let's get to it. First, let's check what we have in DAS. Select all from AB underscore NYC underscore 2019. Okay, let's execute it. Okay, right now we have different columns. We have ID, we have name, we have host ID, and then we have neighbor and so on and so forth. So right now, to insert a row into this table means to add an additional information to it. So to do that, I'm going to add an additional row into host name, just host name. So let's do that. To do that, we use insert into AB underscore NYC underscore 2019. Okay, and then in brackets, open bracket, then we need to insert the column name, and the column name is host underscore name. Then you close the bracket, then the values you want to insert into it. So the values, I want the value to be, let me call Smith. Okay, that's the value. But remember, you have to put an open single quotes on top because it's a string, open quotes. And then you close the bracket. So now let me explain this. Now, insert into our table. And the table name is called ABNYC 2019. Then we give it an open bracket. Then the column name, host name, as you can see over here, host name. Then we close the bracket. Then the value we want to insert into the column. So the value is Smith, and that's it. So let's execute it. So now we've done that. So now let's check our table to confirm it's there. Now select all from AB underscore NYC underscore 2019. So now let's see. So now we have to move down. Let's scroll down to the bottom. Yes, we have it. That's it. Smith. So what we just did now is we insert a value into an existing table. So the table name is ABNYC 2019 and the column name is host name. So we insert value into it. So we can do that for others like latitude, other columns here, neighborhood group and so on. But this is just how it's been done. So now let's move to the next one. Is how to update. How to update a row. Now updating a row means to modify, to add value, to change a value. So that's what updating means. So right now, we already inserted Smith into this row known as host name. Now I want to change that name Smith. So that is what update means. Update means to change something. So I want to change the name Smith to another name. So for now, we have to use our command again. So it's going to be update the table name as usual, AB underscore NYC 2019. Now update the table name, then set. Now set what? The name I want to change, the column, from the column. So the column name first, the column name is what? Host underscore name. So that's the column name. So I'm changing from this column name to what? I'm changing that to, let me give it Femi. So remember, I have to give it a quote, it's a string, single quote is a string. Where, okay, where now neighborhood group, okay, where neighborhood group, that's neighbor is no. Now let's execute it. Now let's check it and see. Now update the table, which is AB NYC 2019. Now set the host name, which is the name we have, which is Harry, which is Smith. The name we have, which is Smith, that name should be changed to Femi, where neighborhood group is no. So let's check it. So now let's move down. So that has been done. So what that means is that in host name, all null will be changed. Yes. So that's what I just did now. All the null will be changed to Femi. Now, the reason is this. Set is more like a condition. Okay. Now, if I have an information in neighborhood group, I would have used that information as the condition. But right now, I have null. So I have to use null as a condition to change the name from the host name from Smith to Femi. So that is what I just did now. So if you need more information, you can just send me a comment, then I'll explain more about this. So that's it for that. Now to delete a row, so it means we are deleting Femi. So I'm going to work on Femi now because that's the row we just updated. Now to delete that, so I'm just going to use delete from AB underscore NYC 2019. Okay. Then host name, where I'll use neighborhood. Is no. So now let's do that. Okay, so now let's check it. We have to select all from. Okay, so now let's see what we have. So down. So that's it. Femi have been deleted. So that's how delete works. So we've removed Femi, deleted Femi. So that's it for delete. Now let's talk about select data with condition. Select data with condition. Right now in my neighborhood, I have Brooklyn, I have Manhattan, and then I think I have Queen. I have so much names here. Yep. Okay, I have, yeah, I've seen that. I have Queen, neighborhood group. So now select data with condition, meaning that I want MySQL to give me the unique value, the unique data in this neighborhood group, meaning that I want Brooklyn alone. I don't want Mahama, I don't want Queen. I want the details. I want the information on Brooklyn alone. So that's why I'm setting data with condition that, okay, give me Brooklyn information alone. So all information about Brooklyn in this table will be displayed. So now let's go to that. So to do that, all I have to do is to select all from the table. Okay, where, that's the condition, neighborhood group is equals to, give it a quote, Brooklyn, then give it a cut. So this is it. Now select all the information from ABNYC 2019 where neighborhood group is equals to Brooklyn. So I need information of Brooklyn. So now let's execute it. So that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So you can see Brooklyn. So Brooklyn. So these are the information of Brooklyn. The names of those in the neighborhood of Brooklyn, you can see them. So that's how it works. So that's how select data with condition works. So now let's talk about select distinct role. Distinct role is select a unique valuation, not duplicate, of the neighborhood group. Okay, now, because distinct row means select unique value from a column. That's what distinct means. Select unique value from a column. So now let's do that. So to do that, we use select. I'm just going to backspace this. Select this. Okay, I'll just have to double click this. Okay. Yep. From AB, that's our table. Select distinct value in this column called neighborhood group from the table called ABNYC 2019. So now let's do that. Let's execute it. So bam, that's it. So we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 neighborhood group. We have 5 neighborhood group. We have Manhattan, we have Brooklyn, we have Queen, we have Staten, and we have Bronx. So that's how distinct works. It removes duplicates. Distinct select unique value from a column. So now let's talk about count row. Count row. So this return the value, the number of rows, number of columns, everything together, or the numbers of the columns of the information in the table. So it just gives us the numbers of the columns and rows together. So now let's use count. Let's use select count. Let's open. Okay, we are selecting all. Okay, from the table called AB underscore 2019. So let's see what we have. So right now, so that's the overall summary of what we have in that table. So that's for this. Thank you. Please kindly subscribe, like, and share for more videos. Thank you.